is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. He's going to return it from near the goal line. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So Nebraska's offense will get the first swing today. And here we are, folks, the last two teams standing, battling for a national championship. It's been a long regular season. They have survived a punishing playoff run, and here we go. The trophy's in the building. Who's going to walk out of here with a lifelong memory?
Chris, one of the great things now that we're in this 12-team playoff format and in the national championship is we no longer have to debate who should be the champion. You have 12 teams. We've played it out. We're down to the best two teams. Now they get a chance to find out who, in fact, is the best and be crowned the national champion.
Handoff here from the shotgun. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. He picks up another first down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they've loved to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Keeping it on the ground here. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front. Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here, 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line.
And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Oh, just a tough way to start this game for this offense. Throwing an interception on their very first drive. Now, see how their own defense will do, but they cannot panic, make a couple adjustments, and get ready next time they get the ball.
Right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. The quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Looking downfield, it's Aller. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And they convert on 3rd down, moving the football to the 35. Big guys up front, lined up. It's 1st down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A grab by the receiver. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Creative running there. Brought down after a solid run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Pass complete in 2nd down now. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. The quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. Defense makes the stop very close to a 1st down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. Toss play to the outside. They convert. 1st and goal now coming up at the 5.
Wow, you love to see this. First drive of the game, and the offense goes to the ground game to come up with that critical 1st down here on 3rd down. Impressive, and now they got a real shot here inside the
touchdown, Penn State. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money, and with this running a route like this makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open score. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Here's the first play of the drive now for the 20-yard line. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. Defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man in the open field. That'll pick up 1st down yardage very near the 40. The Huskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the 1st half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The drive stays alive with that 1st down completion. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down. And the 8th play on this drive coming up. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made quickly at the 9, but now it's 1st and goal. The offense threatening close to the goal line with a new set of downs. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. That pass is caught. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. So both teams settling in on this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. They've had the break to talk about it. Now we begin the quarter with the offense set up 2nd and goal. Touchdown, they answer with their first score of this title game. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution with championship pressure, Kirk.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional in how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play. After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Back to throw. It's Allen. Grab behind the line, it's Singleton. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards. That catch makes it a more manageable third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Fresh set of downs, it's 1st and 10. Trying to find room. It's Singleton. And the Sox were able to bring him down quickly. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Singleton. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the plus 43. Defense bracing for the run against this heavy formation. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Minimal gain brought down short of the marker. Second down after that run on the previous play. They're going to run it here. Oh, there's the stiff arm. And he breaks the tackle on the way to a solid gain there.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable third down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 more yards a pop like that.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Singleton. They make the stop, but the offense is set up in scoring position. First down from the 23. The Nittany Lions will line up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Aller. It's complete. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. And the Nittany Lions are in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Caught behind the line. It's Reynolds. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to chuck it again. Launching one to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Who says you need explosive players, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this is a national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense. Man, that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Return begins inside the 10. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And they'll start the drive here from the 23-yard line. First down, looking to throw the ball. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Of course, what a play here by this linebacker to come up with this sack. I love the call to be able to blitz him here, to be able to put pressure on the quarterback. And over the years, my gosh, I don't know if there's another school in the country that's had as many linebackers with a playmaking ability as Penn State. Micah Parsons most recently, but going back to LeVar Arrington and Sean Lee and Paul Posluszny, I mean, the list goes on and on and on.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
The Nittany Lions line it up with first and goal. Dropping back, it's Allen. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
I love this after a sudden change. You get a big stop by your own defense. You come out with pretty good field position. You take a shot, and it pays off. Boy, what a change in momentum right here.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that one's picked off. What a play. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the first half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Grab down the middle. It's Pena. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They couldn't stop him there. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
Extra point is good. It's a 3-touchdown lead now, 28-7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. To throw, it's Raiola. Makes the grab. It's Ives. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Looking to pass here on second down. Caught near the sticks. It's Ives. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Short completion to the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the Huskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On first and 10, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The misfire on first down makes it second and 10 from the 46. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Wide open downfield. In the clear at the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. Only in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Automatic on the PAT. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or the defense come up with a stop? And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
There's a nice sack by this defense, something that they've been looking for. They've been on their heels most of this football game. That time they were able to get after the quarterback and bring him down. Let's see if that can provide a bit of a spark. See if they can get a little bit of momentum going their way.
It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Nowhere to run. No corralling for no gain. The timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Now that one didn't go anywhere. They're lucky he even made it back to the line of scrimmage. That one looked bad from the start.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
And at fourth down, they'll punt it away here. And that sets up a return. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. To the air. It's Raiola. Quick throw over the middle. Oh, and he dives to make a beautiful catch there. That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw.
That's another huge gain for this guy. And I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. And boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
And it's going to be incomplete. Defense had a great chance for the pick. Couldn't come up with it. Second down after the incompletion. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal. This will likely be the last play of the half. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just one or two plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. And he'll set up to throw. And he's got it! Touchdown, Nebraska!
Well, what a job by the offensive coordinator going to that 5-wide receiver set, creating the one-on-one matchups, finding the most favorable matchup, and then going to that receiver for the score.
And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick picked up by one of the blockers. And after a very solid kick return, they'll tackle him at the 36. Time running down, just one play left here in the half. To throw, it's Aller. Short throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the cornerback. Not easy with that size difference. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation, and with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, Kevin, thank you. We appreciate the breakdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. grab behind the line. It's Singleton. The defense all over. They stop him right at the line. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back. It's Aller. Running back grabs it on a screen.
Well, that screen play can be a little tricky if the blocks up front don't develop, and now they got to figure out what to do here on 4th down.
The Nittany Lions will have to kick this away, and he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. First play of the drive now. They'll start from the 32. 1st down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wide out. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy
doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss. For the sack on 1st down, it's 2nd down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Short connection to the tight end here. Breaking free in midfield.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Fires it to the wide out. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up. Looking to throw again. Lets it go quickly. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The gain moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Another big gain by this wide receiver. This guy has had a great year all season long. You knew coming into the national championship he'd have a shot to make a lot of big plays. But give credit to the offensive coordinator, moving him around, allowing him to find space to do work.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
Yeah, and they tack on the extra point. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. Touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. On the run, he's looking deep. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain.
This guy's been such a big factor in this game. Already a couple touchdowns. Now they need the 1st down. They dial him up again, and he delivers.
Back to pass. It's Aller. Looking for his big tight end. He makes the grab. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. Great start for the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. It's a shotgun run call. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. 2nd down. We're going to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Breaks a tackle on the play. Makes a decent gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
The receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal yardage to the 9. And the Nittany Lions hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. touchdown, Penn State. And that will give them the lead now. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
He'll return it from inside the 5. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Rough start to the drive. They lose 4. Makes it now 2nd down and 14. The pass rush closing in. Makes a diving grab there. That was beautiful. Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Back to pass. It's Wyola. The tight end has got it. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Diving grab. What a play by that receiver. A tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Offense clicking now. It's another first down at the 45. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Quick throw to his receiver, but they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. He's running out of time here. Oh, he makes the catch. And they get the conversion there. Set up now 1st down at the 38. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it in the open. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the 4th quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Here we go. Back to throw again. Lets it fly to the wideout. What a catch! The stop made at the 5. The offense will have 1st and goal now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes this defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game, they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And he'll be brought down.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3
They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
Between the defensive scheme and the athletic ability of this front and the linebackers getting pressure as well, the way they've been able to harass this quarterback has a lot to do with why they're enjoying such a big lead.
Intercepted in the end zone.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be in the air. The defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
They stop him right at the 24.
Well, this is where the offensive line can really assert their will and put on the finishing touches to this game. The defense, you can see them. They're breaking little by little right now. You make sure they break completely.
Grab behind the line. It's Allen. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for. One of the biggest plays we've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. To throw, it's Allen. Running out of time in the pocket. The sure hands. It's Reynolds. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. Running with purpose. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Here's the second down play. He keeps it on the design run. The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a first down at the 44. Play action here on first down. That's caught. It's Singleton. That play moves the ball across midfield and we set up for the first down at the 41. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. Here we go. A national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock. First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Leonard. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Leaning on the run game here late. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. On the ground, it's Singleton. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
As they get stopped here on second down, it's going to bring up a third and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
Boy, I love this call with his own blitz. The offensive line is completely full. They didn't see the linebacker coming at the last moment. He comes up with a sack for the defense.
So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. There's a flag down. It was on the defense. Wouldn't be enough for first down yardage. You figure they'll take the 3 points. The kicker's got to be protected in a defenseless position like that. That penalty is going to give the offense a first down. The Nittany Lions looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. Looks like the quarterback will just take a knee here. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, they fall a little bit short at the final hurdle. It's small consolation, but they really had an excellent season. A lot to be proud of. Just couldn't get the job done here today.
Chris, that's really well said. And while I know we're going to have plenty of time over the next few weeks and months to focus on the champs, it's not easy to get to this point. While I know it's tough in that other locker room right now, I have a feeling they're going to be back. For now, however, let's enjoy the celebration of the national champs.
And that's going to do it as we crown another national champion and punctuate a wild, exciting season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit and our entire crew behind the scenes, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the Penn State Nittany Lions.